Hey everyone, my name is Nathaniel Soli. This is Rudy Galima. We are the head instructors over here at Oceanside Jiu-Jitsu, and we are going to show you a couple of submissions today. Actually, 9 submissions, the 9 triangles. Get ready. Okay, so this is a traditional triangle. We're gonna start from closed guard. You can hit this from closed guard, open guard, or pretty much all over the place. I'm gonna start with traditional grips, which is a cross collar grip with my right hand, and then an elbow grip with my left hand. I want my knees as high up as I can, so potentially if my partner was not using their hands, I could break their posture just by using my knees. If my knees are down here, it's not actually gonna do too much. So be cognizant of your knee position in the armpits, right hand in the collar, and then left hand on the sleeve right here. Maintain the grip, open my guard, put my right foot on the mat, hip escape out slightly, left foot on the hip, bring my knee all the way over. My knee is gonna go to my heel and I'm gonna go full hip extension. This is gonna break my partner's posture and release his grip from my belt. I'm gonna pull him in and take a big step on his hip as I bring my foot all the way up and over his shoulder and then close a live triangle, which is gonna be this foot, not this foot right here, okay? Once I do that, I'm gonna windshield wiper his arm across my chest, and I'm gonna trap his head right here. Okay, now what I wanna do is take my left hand and grab my shin. From here, I can squeeze and lift my hips to tap him out, but if I want a better, tighter position, I wanna work on angle. So what I'm gonna do is take my right hand, and I'm gonna reach under his knee, and then bring his knee all the way to my face. I'm gonna crunch the triangle down and bring my knee to my face and squeeze at the same time for the tap. Okay. Okay everyone, what we're gonna go over now is a TP triangle. This is basically just a traditional triangle with a little bit of detail at the end. It's when you go for a triangle, but you feel like you're just catching the top of the guy's head. And no matter how much you squeeze, you're just having trouble getting the space small enough to put a choke on him. So I'm gonna go first grip and second grip, open the guard, foot on the mat, hip escape out, foot on the hip. Bring the knee over, pop my partner's grip, and pull him into a triangle. As I hit the triangle, I notice it's kind of a loose triangle. Instead of trying to hit better angle on him, which is going to make it easy for him to escape, I'm gonna grab a gi grip right here. I'm gonna switch my grip and just extend my legs until my partner taps. TP triangle. Hey everyone, this is gonna be a reverse triangle or the Marcelo Garcia. I'm gonna start this on the opposite side so I can finish on my strong side submission. So I'm gonna go left hand grip. I'm gonna open the guard, foot on the mat, hip escape out, foot on the hip. I'm gonna bring my leg all the way up and over and bring my knee to my heel as I go full hip extension to break the grip. I'm gonna pull my partner in and take a big step and then throw a triangle, okay? Now from here, my partner's gonna defend the position by bringing his arm under and locking his hands together in like an omoplata grip. I'm gonna open my guard and I'm once again gonna bring my heel to my knee by switching and doing this. I want to be facing down towards the mat to have the proper angle. I want to lock a live triangle, and then I'm going to take out all the gaps right here, lock it in. I'm going to have trouble squeezing from this position, so what I'm going to do is grab his tricep and pull it to my face, extend my legs, and just like I did for the TP triangle, I'm going to squeeze my legs together until my partner taps. Okay? So one more time, I'll start with the left side triangle, left side grip, sleeve grip, open the guard, foot on the mat, hip escape out, foot on the hip, bring my leg over, knee to heel, hip extension to pop the grip, pull my partner in, take a big step over the shoulders, lock the position. My partner's gonna defend. I'm gonna go scruff of the neck grip, get a grip on his bicep. Now it's important to bring this knee all the way through this gap right here because that's what sets up the position. So I'm gonna use the same mechanism I would if I was trying to attack his back from the closed guard. So I'm gonna block, hip shift, boom, right there. Bring my knee all the way over and lock the position. From here, I wanna take all the gaps out. Feel like it's nice and tight. Grab his tricep, extend the legs, pull the tricep, and a little bit of squeeze right there for the tap. everyone, what we're gonna go over now is a back triangle, which is a triangle from the back. The setup is usually gonna come from some kind of a scramble. I hit this off of a Kimura trap system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Kimura, let him roll out of the position specifically just to be able to set up the back position, okay? So I'm gonna grab his wrist, I'm gonna reach over, and as I apply pressure to the Kimura, I'm gonna leave the back foot off of his back, which is usually what's gonna stop him from rolling out of the position. So I'm gonna open the position, let him roll through, and right here I'm gonna keep him pushed away as far as I can. As he comes up to face me, he's gonna make a little gap for my knee right about there, okay? I'm gonna take my other leg and throw it over and trap his arm right here, preventing him from being able to reach me. I'm gonna bring him back towards the position and then scoot out a little bit. I'm gonna bring this leg over his chest and then lock my leg over the triangle. So I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna grab his leg on the opposite side that I have the triangle trapped. I'm gonna grab the fabric or whatever I can, roll to my side and then hug this leg to my face. From here, I have his arm wrapped. I want to bring the knee all the way to my heel. So knee to heel is going to be a consistent theme through all these triangles. I'm going to throw the leg over, lock the position. From here, I don't need the arm anymore. I can attack wrist lock, arm lock, or whatever if I'm some kind of Philistine. But what I want to go for right now is a triangle choke. So I'm going to sit up, I'm going to scoot out a little bit and get a grip on his pant leg. I'm gonna roll to the side, hook his leg, and then pull it all the way to my face and a little bit of squeeze for the tap. Hey everyone, what we're gonna go over now is an inverted triangle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a knee shield right here and a shield right here, and I'm just blocking my partner from putting his weight on me. Okay, what I'm gonna do is reach around and block his tricep right here. If you have a gi, even better to get a grip. If you don't, this is gonna work just fine right here. Now what I wanna do is I want to keep him shielded away with my bottom knee as I reach over his shoulder with my left knee. Now, I want to push into him a little bit to raise myself up a little bit. So what I prefer to do is get some kind of pants grip to pull myself into the position as if I was going to sweep the person. So I'm going to pull my partner up. I'm going to karate chop him in the back of the neck as I remove this bottom shield, which is going to force his head all the way to the mat, okay? So karate chop, remove the bottom, okay? Again, I'm bringing my heel to my knee, which is going to be paramount for almost all of these triangle positions. I'm going to lock the triangle here. As my partner goes to posture up, I'm gonna grab this right here and pull all the way towards myself as I squeeze my hamstring together, okay? If he does manage to posture himself all the way up, he's gonna just choke himself unconscious. So one more time. Knee shield position. I'm gonna get a tricep grip and a pants grip. I'm gonna pull myself up onto my shoulder. I'm gonna whack my partner in the back of the neck as I release the bottom shield and bring my knee and heel together. What I see usually is people have a tendency to lock the closed guard. It's not gonna work. You have to go knee to heel. Throw a live triangle. Once I get the position, I'm gonna grab the tricep and I'm gonna bring the lever to my face and a little bit of hamstring flex for the tap. Hey everyone, this next submission is called an inverted back triangle. It's gonna be off your opponent shooting a deep outside single leg on you. I'm gonna trap the arm, reach under and grab my shin, pull it across his chest, lock the triangle again, and then body lock him. My partner falls to one side. I'm gonna keep the position, squeeze the triangle, drive my hips in for the finish. Hey everyone, this next submission is going to be arm out triangle. So I'm triangling the person, but I can't finish them with the head and the arm. So I'm just gonna finish them with just the neck, okay? So I got my traditional grips. I set the triangle up, foot on the hips, break my partner's grip, big step over my partner's hips, and then lock the position. Now from here, my partner just postures up or blocks the position. I just don't feel like I can close that distance right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna abort this grip right here and grab a shin grip, foot on the hip, and take my right hand and come close to my partner's face as I can and go all the way back behind his neck. Okay, from this position, I'm gonna take my elbow and bring it to my knee as I push on his hip with my foot. Hey everyone, this next submission is a triangle with the leg in and the arm in, and it is my favorite submission from my least favorite guard, which is the 50-50 guard. So come here and throw some 50-50 on me, bro. Okay. Now, a lot of times you get stuck in this position, and the leg lock attack system is a little bit different than trying to show a triangle. If this is leg lock game, I want to go 80-20 on the guy and start attacking his legs. And for this submission, I want to be hips under the person as much as possible, okay? So first, the triangle is going to come from the person on the bottom. So if we're rocking back and forth, try to get a sweep on each other, the person that's on top is the one that's being threatened with the triangle, okay? So what I want to do is control his far side sleeve on this side. This is going to prevent him from escaping the 50-50 as I enter into the triangle, okay? So I can get a grip on his collar or his sleeve. For this, I'm just going to do basically like a loose spider guard position. I'm gonna hip escape out, and I wanna keep his shoulder away from me on this side so he doesn't set up any kind of pass. I wanna bring my leg out and throw it over his shoulder and throw a loose triangle. I'm not gonna be able to finish from here, but as I pull his head and cinch under him, it's gonna get tighter and tighter. So I'm gonna block the head. Once I grab my shin, he's not gonna be able to posture out of the position. Foot on the mat, hip escape out, deeper triangle, hip escape out, deeper triangle. Throw the triangle over, a little bit of squeeze on the hamstring for the tap. Hey everyone, this next submission is a sliding side triangle, okay? And it's gonna be off working a Kimura on the north-south when you just can't seem to get the Kimura position, okay? So I stepped in, grabbed the arm, and stepped over, and I'm working the Kimura, and say my partner just has a really good grip on the belt or whatever it is, or they're just bigger and stronger than me, and I don't feel like I can get the position. What I'm gonna do is take my left arm and grab my lapel so it feels as if the arm is still being threatened. Take my right hand and grab right here under the tricep. Now I'm gonna take my left hand, put it to the mat, and I'm gonna slide myself under my partner, boom, as I lock the triangle. Okay, from here, I'm gonna move to the end of the elbow and then pull and squeeze at the same time. Trap the arm, step over and lock. From here, I'm gonna grab my lapel, continue to threaten the arm, grab the tricep, hand to the mat, slide under my partner's head, bring my knee to my heel, and lock the triangle, lay on my side, pull the tricep, and squeeze for the tap. Nine.